Hi, I'm Dr. Art Hister, and this is your medical pipeline, and today we're going to talk about alcohol. You know, the wisest thing I ever heard anybody say, well, there's a lot of wise things that have been said about alcohol, but the one that I like the best is something that one of my favorite experts said. His name is Homer Simpson, and Homer said, alcohol is the solution for and the cause of all of life's problems. And you know, that's a pretty good way of summarizing it. It's not that it's all of life's problems, it's that there's an upside and a downside to alcohol, and unfortunately, most people focus when they're thinking about it on the upside. I'm a firm believer that regular alcohol intake at moderate levels does lead to better health outcomes. I think it lowers your risk of all sorts of diseases you don't want to get: heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, even dementia. But the problem is that there's a downside to alcohol intake that lots of us tend to forget. Number one is how we drink the alcohol. Binging an alcohol is absolutely a no-no. The negative consequences of binging on alcohol, that is drinking a lot of alcohol at one time and then not drinking it for another few days, the negative consequences of that can be catastrophic. You just got to remember about alcohol intake the way you think about brushing your teeth. You wouldn't brush your teeth 14 times on Saturday and say, hey, that averages out to twice a week, and I don't brush your teeth the rest of the week. You shouldn't do the same thing with alcohol. It's regular intake, moderate amounts on a regular basis. The other thing to remember about alcohol is there's a certain part of the population, we're not quite sure how big it is, 10 to 20%, for whom alcohol is deadly. They get addicted to it. The negative consequences in terms of the social part of their lives can absolutely be devastating, and for those people, none of that applies. For the rest of us, however, you know, a bit of alcohol intake on a regular basis, I think that improves health. How much is moderate intake? Well, the old definition that I always like to use, anything more than I drink is excessive alcohol intake.